He's at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Here's the former Illini kicker Chase McLaughlin to get us started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Cousins looking to put it up right away. Forced out to his left. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Cousins now. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at the 45. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Here now, 2nd and 4. Here's Mayfield. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, here's White. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They stay on the ground with White. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They run straight ahead here with White. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield escaping the pressure right. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bucs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. They're going to try and run. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they most likely need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Play action now. Cousins. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. Still on his feet. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. The Bucs summon their offense back onto the field here. They're going to go for 2. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Here are the
the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. Another carry now for Madison. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. They'll go Madison up the middle. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll try to throw now. Cousins.
And that's complete to K.J. Osborne.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now the ball comes loose. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably
well, this is taken in. It's complete.
There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Joseph connects on the extra point.
And this is back to a 5-point game.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. From the end zone, here's Devin Tompkins. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That is caught. And now off to the races, down the right side. And out across midfield, down to the 45. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They'll go up the middle with White.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. His throw incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he stopped immediately there. And play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Mayfield.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Here's White.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. He completes it right side to White. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal. Throwing, Mayfield.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Now Mayfield on fourth down. And it's caught. He's going to be stopped shy of the end zone. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get to the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Cousins now to throw on first down. And he whips that one incomplete there.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And not much room to speak of. He'll get about 3 up to the 41.
Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on fourth down.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options.
Meanwhile, Cousins, and the throw here caught by Addison.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Cousins on first down.
Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison.
And down inside the 15 he goes.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Cousins. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. A 2nd down throw for Cousins. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. On play action, Cousins sliding out of the pocket. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Big time drive. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
They'll start the drive with a give to right. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Watch out.
Mayfield looks to throw. Steps away. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Opting to run again here with White. And they can't bring him down. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A first down throw for Mayfield. Being chased out left. Now Mayfield lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball match free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
Going to begin the drive here with Madison, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Pass caught here by Osborne. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Cousins flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. They're going for it. Here's Madison. And he dives forward, and he is going to have the first down with that effort. Throwing is Cousins. This is caught by Addison. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On 1st and 10, Cousins. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hockenson. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 35. They get this out left. Touchdown, Vikings. Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings have taken the lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And 3rd, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Mayfield to throw it. Flushed out right. Big strides, look at him go. And down right around the 37. First down now, but that clock rolling. Mayfield now. That's complete to White. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Mayfield trying to get him up to the line as fast as he can. Now a play fake here on first down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's Mayfield, eluding the pressure right. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A breakdown defensively there as this scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable third down. He'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Buccaneers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Mayfield rolling to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So this just a 5-point game as we resume action in this second half on EA Sports.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Madison is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Cousins. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
3rd and goal for Cousins. This is caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Play action now. Cousins. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand. They start to drive with White. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They keep it on the ground. White again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Back near his goal line. Here's Mayfield. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they're able to corral it right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. 4th down, Mayfield.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. On the handoff, this is White. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. On the give, it's White.
And this is going to be a Bucs first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a give to White.
85 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. This 2nd and 4.
Now Mayfield. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Throwing, Mayfield. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. Now Mayfield on 4th down.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they get it rather easily there. A gain of 9 on 4th and 3. Now back to the ground game with White. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Pressure comes, and down he goes. They'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Mayfield.
Open man, it's Palmer.
And he's going to be about a yard or 2 short of the first here. He needed the 35, but didn't make it. And for Mayfield, this could be a free play.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds.
And he's got it down to the 28.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Mayfield's throw complete to Otten.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 16. They'll run on first down. Edmonds. He will push his way down to about the 14. And now they're in the hurry-up. Mayfield looks to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds.
And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Edmonds will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Back to the ground on 1st down. Here's Madison. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 53 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in the game.
And quickly, they get to the line. Here's Madison running on 1st down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. Now a 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. He gets it to Addison. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 27-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. They'll go Madison up the middle. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Here's a give to Madison running right. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Hold up.
Play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Akers again. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Cam Akers taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
It's complete, and he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. And they're going to speed things up here. Mayfield now on 2nd down. And he's got his big tight end here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. 1st down, here's White. And fights through one man. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
2nd down and 4.
They stay on the ground with White. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing there, but this pass is going to
flag him.
Incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And he is caught. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down by a good couple of yards as they end up getting 6 there on 4th and 4. So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out. And a 5-yard penalty. Mayfield to throw it. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he'll bring this one inside the 35.
106 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he'll go down at the 28. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They run straight ahead here with White. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. To throw, Mayfield. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. 23 yards, the final tally.
Hey, alert 33.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2nd down, goal to go. Mayfield now. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Bucs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Cousins to throw.
Pass complete. It's Hockenson. He's got room past the 30.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Draw play, Madison. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Here's Madison getting it again on second.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Here's Cousins.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Running from the shotgun with Madison.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Here comes 2nd down at 5.
Going to run with Madison again. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Here's 1st down.
Now a give to Madison.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock.
Tension building. Here's Greg Joseph.
The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And it'll be a fun time in the Twin Cities tonight. The Vikings win it.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.